Hello my viewers, welcome back to the channel. But if you're the title, you know what this video is about. Today we're discussing, of course, AEW Dynamite. This is August 6th edition of AEW Dynamite. It was a pretty good show. As you guys know, the main event matches the family jumped right into. MJF defeating Mark Briscoe in a grudge match. It was a pretty good match too as well, like that. But Mark Briscoe foot was on the ropes, so the referee did not catch it. MJF kind of got a victory, so I think this might be leading to another match between the two. Like I mentioned before, All In is where dreams come true. All Out is for nightmares. You possibly see, at Forbidden Door, we got All Out in September. You possibly can see something crazy. You might see a match between Mark Briscoe, MJF, No Hold Barred, the Unsanctioned or something dangerous, something crazy. Because MJF and him had like a little disdain for each other. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. But we also did see Hangman Page and MJF brawl after that match as well. So it's a lot of different storylines, a lot of different things this thing can kind of lead to. So we'll have to see what goes on. We know MJF got officially kicked out of the Hurt Syndicate today, fully. MVP was saying that it's all about, you can make it all about you, Max, instead of making it about the team. He said if you do win that world championship, he said I hope you don't win it, because if you do win it, Bobby Lashley is coming for you. And he said it won't be business. He said it'll be very, very personal. So he sent like a little threat to him. So that was pretty interesting. We'll see how things go. MJF is tied to a lot of things, his own way his persona is like he's tied to the Hurt Syndicate. Now he's tied with him and Page, of course. He's tied with, of course, Mark Briscoe. He's tied, of course, with Mystico as well. He's a CMLL light heavyweight champion right now. He ties a lot of different things around, of course, in the wrestling like that. So we're gonna see how things kind of go with him. We also seen, of course, Alex get the victory to qualify for the Forbidden Door four-way match. Like that, it's gonna be her, gonna be Alex, Mercedes Mone, and then somebody from Stardom, and then somebody from CMLL, like that, who will qualify in that match for Forbidden Door. Mercedes Mone did return today, of course, and she attacked Alex after the match, and she also had a little tease. Her and Athena had a little tease a little bit. They had a big time match, of course, in the Owen Hart Cup tournament. So we'll see if they ever get another shot to go against each other again. I think they do have to face Toni Storm for Forbidden Door. Forbidden Door got a lot of regular matches on right now, because they did have Forbidden Door around the time the G1 is happening, so maybe a lot of the talent is a little scarce because they might be banged up or they might be tied to doing a lot of different things. So we'll see who else they add to this card as well. We also seen, of course, Jon Moxley in the opener. He went against Speedball Mike Bailey, and so he demanded the match. I think went against Speedball, defeated Speedball, and next week I think this week on Collision or next week I think on Dynamite he had a fight the Jet. I'm not gonna think of his name. The Jet, Kevin Knight. I'm gonna call him Jet Speed. That's the whole team. But they're gonna fight the Jet, Kevin Knight next week, so that should be interesting too as well. And Darby Allin did challenge him for Forbidden Door as well. So he put the Forbidden Door little tag on Willie Uta head, had Willie Uta in the body bag, about to run him over, do some crazy stuff. He challenged him for the Forbidden Door. Most likely Moxley will accept. But I think the match would probably be better if they did it all out. I thought it'd be a more better of an all out thing, something crazy like that. So maybe Forbidden Door, it might be a group match or something, or if it's a one-on-one. I don't know if it'll be a group match or a one-on-one. They didn't make it specific. Are you just challenging the whole Death Riders, or are you just challenging Moxley? But I hope it's a group match. Forbidden Door. Maybe Darby Allin team up with some people from different, companies and stuff as well. And then at All Out, then you get the match one-on-one, Moxley versus Darby Allin in a body bag match or a casket match. Gotta be something like that type of thing. You're gonna be interested. But overall, pretty good show. You see the Young Bucks, of course. Their entrance is crazy. The screen getting stuck on them, they had to crawl out under. They finally got their pyro, but it was just one little shot, one little flare, and they was fighting hard in that match. It was a pretty good match. Brodido, Brody King and Bandito mixed together like that. And a new tag team form, of course. They've been doing pretty good as a team so far. You got them going against the Bucks, and that was a pretty good match, a very good match like that. And I was surprised that they actually won. I thought the Bucks were going to win the match, but maybe they didn't want to do another FTR versus the Bucks again like that. But we got Brodido versus FTR. Winner of that match will go on to fight Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin, the Hurt Business or Hurt Syndicate, and they'll be fighting them at Forbidden Door. I thought that match would be more. Maybe add more teams in it, but I guess since the people are tied up, like I mentioned, the G1, usually it's a New Japan. This will be a New Japan AEW event, and they have CMLL and enter there as well, like that. But a lot of teams, a lot of things are tied up because they had it around the wrong time, around the G1 and stuff. So a lot of people might not be there. They said Hiroshi Tanahashi might be competing. I know this is last year as a competitor, right? So he might be competing in Forbidden Door. We'll see who he decides to face. It might be Kyle Fletcher, maybe. I don't know. But we have to wait and see exactly what happens. Kyle Fletcher did have his little celebration for his TNT title win. So we'll see who is his opponent for Forbidden Door. We got a long way before we get there as well, a few weeks. But overall, pretty good show. This is all I have for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like and subscribe for more content. And I'll see you guys next time on the channel, which will probably be maybe on, well, no, probably won't be on Saturday. I'll be out of town on Saturday, I think. Well, no, I should be back on Saturday night to catch Collision. So if I'm back, you'll probably see me on Collision, another video. If not, you just see me when you see me. Peace out.